Good morning, Becky. How are you today?
I am really good today. The sun is shining outside and it's just lovely.
Yes, and it's almost the end of 2020.
Yep.
So we're going to be looking forward to 2021.
Yep. We're heading
Hopefully.
around the bend. We're heading around the bend.
We're getting there. I'm
We're
feeling hopeful for 2021. So
We're almost to the top of the hill.
now what are we going to have for fun to celebrate the new year?
Well, today we're going to do just pure fun.
I love fun.
It's called a charcuterie.
I love charcuterie.
Yeah, and that's the way it's pronounced because I struggled with it for a long time, but charcuterie. And a charcuterie, let me tell you a little bit about this. I have done these several times and they're always a hit at a party. Of course, we're not partying out anymore. So I thought I would do one for home for the new year. New Year's Eve, I'm going to fix me a big charcuterie tray with everything I like. And I'm just going to enjoy the evening with my family at home.
That's a nice idea. Yeah. It goes nice. It goes good with a bottle of wine too. So just so you know.
Okay. I'll show you a few little secrets I have.
Oh, okay. Good. Good. I'm excited.
Charcuterie is actually the art of preparing cured or smoked meats such as salami, ham, or bacon. It's a French word also known as delicatessen. So this is actually a French word. So we're going to be a little French.
Oh, yay. A little French is good.
Yeah. So these days you see the charcuterie trays even in the like your grocery store. You can get little ones pre-made. You see them on the menus at restaurants. Sometimes they're typically called appetizer platters.
Right.
So they're out there.
Like a little cheese and meat tray with a little, fun stuff.
And that's a charcuterie. So just remember that.
Okay. So everybody should know that now. It's a charcuterie. Right.
Okay. The one I'm doing today, I'm going to put everything I like. So you can do anything you like. And that's what's so fun about them. And then you can sit down, put them on your lap, and just eat away. Watch
just
TV.
Munch. We're going to watch football on New Year's Day and munch.
Yep. Yep. That's true. If you like football, that's true. So first thing you need is a tray or a board. So let me show you some that I have used and what we're going to use today.
Okay.
Like I say, I've taken these to family parties, get-togethers. I've taken them. My girlfriend will come over and I'll do one and I'll put it on a tray and everything will be contained. Now I have a big tray. If you can see, it's got a thick lip, nice round tray.
That's a nice tray.
It is. This one's nice to carry out because it's got handles, but I can get a lot of stuff in here. I can even get my drinks and everything on this one, but we're not going to do a big one like this today. We're not doing that.
Yeah, that's just pretty large. That's pretty large.
There's 3 of us, and I don't want to fix too much because I have to eat it, right? Now, this is a smaller one. These trays I just picked up at discount stores at the end of summer. A lot of times you'll find these at the end of summer. Now, this one I use a lot. It's a little smaller. It's got handles, so I use that one a lot.
It looks pretty handy.
Yeah. Now, it's nice to have these side rails because you can really pile it up. But today, I'm going to do something a little different. Today, I am just going to use a cutting board.
Oh, that's what I usually use. That's what I usually use. I have a cute little cutting board, and it looks pretty.
Yep. So this is just a plain cutting board that I use. You could use a nice plate, whatever you want. Just put a lot of fun in it. Okay, so we've got our board or tray. So the next thing, you want to think color, you want to think texture, and you want to think about pairing things that complement things. So the first thing I'm going to put on here is probably a centerpiece, and I'm going to put cheese. I've got all kinds of cheeses. I love brie.
Oh, me too.
If you've never tried brie, you really need to try brie. It's a soft cheese, a little tart, but it's a nice soft cheese. You can actually put this in the oven and melt it just a little. I'm not going to do that with mine because I just like to eat it like it is. But it usually comes in a round disc. So let me get it out.
Oh, that's a good start.
It is a good start. And then I will just build around that. So I'm going to put this in the center. So this is my brie, and I'm actually going to cut it. So I'm going to take my knife and I'm just going to cut it into wedges. Just sort of something everyone can get a hold of.
And that's going to look cute too.
It is. Still have a cough. Always drink your water, right?
Exactly. I still have a cough too, and I don't know where it's from.
Okay, I got my brie in the center. I've got some other cheeses. I've got a Gouda. And Gouda and my cheddar is a hard cheese. So I have soft cheese, and I'm going to do some hard cheese.
Is that a smoked Gouda?
I think it is. Yes.
Yes, smoked Gouda. I love cheese pretty much of any kind.
So let me cut a couple little pieces of the Gouda. And I'm just going to make little pieces of it. So it's just sort of pick it up with your hands.
Good idea.
Okay.
You can make some kind of comment about how Gouda it is.
How Gouda it is. Now, I think the next thing I'm going to do, I have little glass jars. This has sweet pickles in it.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to put that around, and then I'm going to build around that too. So my sweet pickles, I've got some Spanish olives.
Okay, good choices.
Okay, what else have I got here? I've got some nuts.
Oh yeah, that's something. Yeah, that's good. Cheese and nuts.
Yep. And then I've got some meats. I got some salami.
Okay.
Now I got this in the deli, which you can find. So I'm just going to take my meat and I'm just sort of going to make like little folds with it. And I'm going to stuff it in between my brie and my nuts.
Well, that's fun.
Yeah, you can just get creative with it. And it's all about you, especially if you're not taking it to any parties. It's whatever you like to do. So guess what I'm having for lunch today?
I'm guessing charcuterie.
I am a charcuterie tray. So I've got some meats. And then I'm going to put some crackers. And I've got some, I bought some sesame crackers because I like them.
Well, it is all about your tray, so you can put whatever you want.
So I'm going to put on some crackers, and of course that goes well with my cheese. So let me put some of that on there.
I told you it is like a fancy a Lunchable.
It is. Truly is. Okay. I've got some fruit. I've got some grapes, and I've got some blueberries. And this is all about, and I've got some red raspberries. So let me add a little bit of fruit. I love red raspberries. So let me put a little paw of red raspberries.
It's going to look so beautiful. Look at all the color.
Isn't that gorgeous? And then I'm going to put some blueberries.
So you've got sweet and you've got salty and you've got hard and you've got soft. You got a little bit of everything.
Yep. I think maybe I'll put my blueberries in a little dish because they just rolled on the floor. I don't think that was a good idea. Especially if you're going to carry it anywhere, there's going to be a trail of blueberries.
Follow me to the living room.
Yeah, so I've got blueberries and I've got some goat cheese. I love goat cheese.
I love goat cheese.
Of course, goat cheese is a creamy cheese too. So I'll have a little hard cheese and a little soft cheese. So this is another soft cheese.
I have a really good recipe for dates that are stuffed with goat cheese and wrapped in bacon.
Oh, that
They are
sounds yummy.
so yummy.
I might get this goat cheese out of here.
There's more plastic inside it when you open it up.
Oh, is there?
Yes.
Oh, baby. That must be what I'm running into.
'Cause I think I have one of those in my refrigerator right now.
Do you? Well,
Sure.
you're right. Look, plastic in there.
Oh,
You knew
yes. I know my goat cheese.
you do. So I'm just going to leave my goat cheese in the plastic for right now. I'll get
Yeah,
well,
just save it so when you're going to eat it.
I'm going to eat it for lunch.
Oh, well, then you best open it.
I am going to open it. So I'm going to put my goat cheese over here by my olives.
Oh.
Okay, I cut up a few veggies. So I've got some carrots and I've got some celery. Now you can put dips on here if you'd like a ranch dip, if you'd like to do that. And I got some pretzels. So I'm going to put a few pretzels on here.
Man, you've got everything.
Look at that.
I remember when you made those veggies and you had them in little cups that were,
Yep.
the dressing was already in the cups.
Yep, that was a lot of fun.
Those
Now I've got
were
a
cute.
few green grapes, so I'm going to put them for color. Now you can use like parsley or some kind of lettuce or something, but I'm just going to use green grapes.
Oh, I'm going with the grapes too. Perfect.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. I think maybe
I would not even know where to start. I don't even know where I'd start.
Can you see that at all? Isn't that gorgeous?
It's beautiful just from here. Tip it up a little more before anything runs off. Oh my God, that's beautiful.
Isn't that beautiful?
Oh yeah. That looks
gorgeous.
yummy too.
Yeah.
Now, will your family eat all of that?
Yes. My daughter is home and she loves things like this. So let me see if I can get a good picture of it here. Let me see if I can come over here. Can you see it better here?
Oh yeah. Oh
Isn't that
goodness,
yummy?
that looks beautiful.
Isn't that yummy? Okay.
Looks great. Looks great.
So, okay, this is going to be fun. I'm going to eat this for lunch. And then for New Year's Eve, I'll probably fix another one. Maybe a little bigger one since the family will be sharing that one. This one's all mine.
Wow.
And I can pick out what I like and put it on the next one. What I don't like, I can just leave off. But I do like the fruit on it along with the cheeses and the crackers. I think that adds a lot.
Yes. That's one of my favorite things to have. I mean, even when you go to a restaurant, just have a little, snacks, and it's not real heavy, and it's just something you can sit and chat and eat and have a glass of wine, and it just makes for a fun, entertaining thing to do.
It does. Okay, let me show you what else I'm going to do with this on New Year's Eve.
Okay.
It starts with a glass. Nice little glass.
Does it end at midnight?
It does end at midnight. I think because New Year's again is a time to celebrate. It doesn't hurt to have a little wine or a little something.
A little bubbly, something bubbly.
My girlfriend actually got me this little bottle of wine, and I think I'm going to save this for New Year's. So I'm not going to drink that today.
Is that from Marietta Wine Cellars?
It is.
They have really good wine there. Yes.
And if you don't want any alcohol, they make some really fun sparkling waters. I think this is an Italian mineral water, sparkling mineral water, and it's very good. You could add a lemon slice or an orange slice and really make a nice little bubbly out of something that doesn't have any alcohol.
Yep. We had at Belfry Center last year for New Year's, we had sparkling grape juice, I believe it was.
Yes.
That was no alcohol, but we totally cheered and we toasted the new year, and it was still a fun thing.
And that's just fine. I mean, just anything to celebrate the new year coming. I think we just need something a little different to keep our, have some fun and some joy and some hope for 2021. But what I'm having today, this is called Kitty Paw. This is actually a hard cider. I don't know if you've had these or not. There's very little alcohol in them, a little bit. They're very fizzy. They're very delightful and refreshing, but you do get a little alcohol. There is less calories in these.
Okay.
So this Kitty Paw, this is actually made in Columbus. So it's a one that's sort of local.
Yeah, I've never heard of that. Is that a certain flavor?
This one is pineapple tangerine. Doesn't that sound like? Now this one is sort of clear, but they make, look, I didn't do that very well, but they're wonderful. They're, like I say, they're bubbly. There's just a little alcohol. There's less calories. And everybody, you can get these everywhere now.
It's kind of a champagne kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah. The Parkersburg Brewery is actually brewing their own. So they actually have their own over there. But look how pretty that is.
That's nice. It's really pretty.
And it's very light and fluffy. There's no sweet to it. So this sort of leads us into what I'm doing for the month of January.
Okay.
Because there's no sugar, there's a little bit of fruit juice. This is very low in carbohydrates. So for January, we're, through the Christmas holiday and through all the other stuff, we've all put on just a little weight. So I'm going to sort of walk through with you a little keto eating, and that's just nothing but low carbs. So we're going to do some breakfasts, some lunches, and some dinners, and just sort of talk to you, and talk to you a little bit about low carb. My body loves sugar, but it doesn't love sugar. I think it does love it because it holds on to it. But I think sugar is one of those things that us as Americans, we overdo. So with the keto eating, you just sort of back off on all the sugars, all the carbohydrates. It's actually really good to get your body sort of back to its normal. So we're going to do some fun recipes from the keto eating, and I'm going to see if I can't get a few pounds off. This is actually pretty close to a keto. Now the crackers are not. They would be off here in the pretzels, but the veggies and the fruit, you want to do light fruit, but all this is really good. Nuts, meat. So it's all really good.
It looks good to me.
So that's what we're going to do in January.
Well, that sounds like fun because that's a great idea. Everybody's struggling right now and being home. I know I am, just from sitting home and eating more than I should. So starting out fresh in 2021, it'll be good to start out later.
Yep, we're going to start out new. We're not going to call it a diet. We're going to call it a lifestyle change. We're going to eat clean. We're going to sort of get some of these inches off. We're going to start sort of getting ourselves back to what we should be, getting ready for the spring of 2021.
And hopefully we'll get back to a little more normal.
Yep.
In 2021.
Yeah, that's right. Remember, we want to keep healthy, independent, and productive. We want to keep hip.
We want to stay hip.
But I have a little theme song going on 2021.
Okay.
Frank Sinatra sang this.
And Frank Sinatra. Okay, let's hear it.
My sister and I was talking about 2021 and how we want to have high hopes. And that's the name of this song. And I'm just going to play you a little bit of it.
Oh, I know this song.
Just what makes that little old lamb think he'll move that rubber tree plant? Anyone knows
and can't move a rubber tree plant.
He has high hopes. High hopes. That's my theme.
I love it. I love you singing it. I love your enthusiasm.
My theme song for 2021 is High Hopes. And if you get depressed, you think about that ant pushing that rubber tree plant.
I'm going to think of you singing that song to me. That's going to make me happy.
Hey, you got to find some high hopes for 2021.
We do. And you're making it more pleasant already. So thank you. Thank you. And we'll
You're
start on our keto for next year, and we'll try to be better and healthier and hip.
Yep.
Hip
We
for
will.
sure.
And thank
All
goodness we still have each other, right?
We have each other. We can still talk on this cute little, Zoom, and it's better than nothing. So I am happy about it.
Good deal. Bonnie, you
All right.
have a happy new year.
You have a happy new year. Stay home,
Remember-
stay safe.
Yep. And remember, have high hopes.
Okay. Bye, Becky. I'll see you next year.
Bye.
Bye.